me, Minister, to sincerely welcome you and the invited guests for your coming. On the same note, allow me also to welcome my colleagues, the pensioners, for having turned up in good number at short notice. I take this opportunity to appreciate the role played by each and every member of the organizing committee for the work that resulted into success of this historical event. Nevertheless, it is important to mention the role played by the chairperson of South Sudan Pensioners Association through his wisdom and guidance that led to this great achievement of attendance. Honorable Minister, I'm here only to welcome you and welcome all the media house to this occasion. So finally, let me welcome you again, Honorable Minister, in our midst, and all the invited guests and dignitaries for coming. And may Almighty God bless you. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much, Honorable Arcangelo Anyaranya, for your welcoming remarks. Now I go straight to the remarks by the chairperson of the South Sudan Pensioners Association, Mr. Rabban Makola Jal.
تنمية الموارد البشرية السيد ممثل الحاكم السوية الوسطى السيد جاسل جوزيف مارونا رئيس لجنة المفاصل لشؤون الخدمة السادة الحضور أخواني وأخواتي أرباب المعاشات الذين وصلوا اليوم منظمات المجتمع المدني الموجودين هنا رجال الدين الإسلام والمسيحي وسائل الإعلام المقروءة والمسموع ورؤساء الصحف اليومية المدعوون الكريم الحضور السلام عليكم. أنا شخصيا سعيد كل سعادة نيابة عن مكتب تنفيذي للنقابة المعاشيين أرباب المعاشات المتقاعدين. أنا سعيد الليلة سعيد أنه مكتب نقابة المتقاعدين في الدولة بتاعت جنوب السودان اتفتح بصفة رسمية وهيمارس نشاطاته في داخل دولة جنوب السودان. النقابة ده واجباتها معروف، أهدافها عن حقوق المعاشيين وتحسين أوضاعهم بمختلف الطرق. إخوتي، النقابة ده نرجع لكم مرة شوية خلفية كتاب ممكن الفكرة ده جاي من 14 شهر واحد، يوم 13 شهر واحد نحن اجتمعنا 7 نفر بحضور السيد مدير العام للصندوق القومي للمعاشات والسيد مدير الإداري للصندوق ومستشار القانوني. ده في جلسة الافتتاحية بعد ما انتهينا من الجلسة فضلنا قررنا اننا 7 نفر. 7 نفر ديل فيه 3 في إكواتوريا، في 2 في جريتا بحرودار، في 2 في جريتا أفناي. نحن شكلنا مكتب كلجنة تسييرية ودينا نفسنا 3 شهور بدون زيادة أو نقصان. نحن اشتغلنا في فترة ده كله في 3 شهور قبل 3 شهور قبل ما ننتهي ب3 شهور نحن عدينا الدستور. الدستور is now بعد 3 غرايات. جيزناه وشيلناه لوزارة العدل لتسجيله. الدستور سجلوا يوم 5 شهر 4. يوم 5 شهر 4 ده الدستور. ده الدستور بتاعنا، وده التسجيل بتاعه، ده التسجيل بتاعه في وزارة العدل. ده conduct of business. ده اللائحة الداخلية للشغل ده فيه شغل كتير، فيه التفاصيل بتاعه كتير هنا. ده conduct of business ده عشان الجسم ده تمشي لأي منظمة أو تمشي لبيزنس كوميونيتي أو تمشي لحكومة يشيل معه. ده برنامج نحن قاعدين قلنا ده شنو بيساعدنا. اللي بيساعدنا ده investment استثمار. نحن برانا كمعاشيين نحن ما راجعين لخدمة البلدية. والمرتبة اللي نحن قاعدين نصرفه بسيط. وعشان بسيط ده ما من مدير العام. ده ولا من موظف اللي بيعمل calculation. ده قانون عملوا كده قانون بتاع معاشات يا بديك المبلغ بديك المرتب حسب سنين انت تلميته وحسب مرتب بتاعك. فالبيزنس ده كتاب ده يا جماعه ده فيه 11 مشروع. فيه 11 مشروع. في مشاريع قصيرة المدى، في مشاريع طويلة المدى. المشاريع قصيرة المدى عندهم علاقة بالمعاشين ومشاكلهم. في ده فيه مشروع بتاع الخيمة عادي ده. الخيمة بالحاجات بتاعه، بكراسي بتاعه، بصانسيسة بتاعه. لو أجروا أفتكر ممكن نهد مشكلة بتاع ماي واحد دول عيان مشكلة. كويس؟ لو إنه مناسبة هيشيلوا مجانا ويرجعوا. نفس الشيء لكل معاش هيكون. المشروع ده فيه مشروع بتاع طوب، لأنه نازل فيه ما عندهم قروش ثانية عشان يبنوا. لكن قلنا نعمل طوب بلوك. عشان بلوك ده لو في معاش ده يبني عنده قروش شوية نجي نديه بسعر رخيص. نجي نديه بسعر رخيص ده بيكون حل للمشكلة بتاعه. المشروع ده فيه طاحونة. الطاحونة ممكن بيجيب لنا إنكم، يجيب لنا دخل ويكون في حساب بنحل به مشاكل بتاع المعاشيين. ده مشروع ده فيه مشروع بتاع سمك. عندنا سمك راقد في البحر واحدين بيموتوا برام ذاته ما قاعدين يقدروا يجلسوا. نحن كمعاشيين علينا لنفسنا عشان نحن نجيب السمك نشتغل في مجال بتاع السمك عشان انه نجي نبيع للمواطنين بتاعنا بتاع جنوب السودان مش معاشين برام. نجي نبيع للمعاشين بتاعنا بتاع جنوب السودان برخيص. ده المشاريع يا جماعه باقي فيه مشاريع طويله المدى. عندنا مشروع بتاع مشروع زراعي. قلنا نعمل زراعه في هناك زي ألف فدان. نحن كان ربنا أدانا بنحل مشكلة بتاع المعاشين. عندنا مشروع بتاع العناية بتاع تعاون نحن نعمل تعاونيات يا جماعة. السوق الغلال في السوق ما في حاجة بيهلوا لتعاونيات. ومن هذا المنبر أنا بناشد الحكومة بتاعنا إنه يتجه لكوبريتيف تعاونيات، لأنه التعاونيات هي الحل الوحيد لسوق الماشية الكبيرة. لكن نحن كان لقينا تمويل بنريح أرباب الماشية بتاعنا. عندنا مشروع بتاع دواجن الآن في سوق ماشي فوق السما، وزول ماشي ما بقدر هنا نعمل مشروع بتاع الدواجن. كان بيجي محتاج ده ولا محتاج بيت يمشي المزرعة ويشيل له بسعر رخيص. في مشاريع كثيرة أنا ما بقرأ كله عشان الزمن. الدائرين هنا بالنسبة للحكومة نحن دايرين دعم في المشاريع ولودات دعمنا.
بس نزل يدك تحت بس.
نحن دايرين دعم كان بك حكومة وحكومة عملنا دعم وأنا بيجي فوق بعد شوية. نحن دايرين دعم من منظمات نحن دايرين دعم من business community أو individual. لو في أفراد عنده قدرة عشان يقدر يمولها في المشاريع دي بنشكره، زي ما ناس بنشكر الناس اللي وقفوا معنا. الدعم المعنوي في شغل مهم. عندنا ده الكتابة ده بتاع management financial management. ده لو فكر جانا من استثمارات الطريقة اللي بيصرفوا فيها هنا وفي فورمات ثانية فورمات ثانية بنعمل بعد وفي لوائح ثانية مالية بنعمله. الناس ما تخاف إنه لو دعمونا بنجي نضيع الكمية ضياع. نحن ما بنضيع الكمية خالص. نحن قصدنا إنه معاشيين يعيشوا اليالم يعيشوا عزيزين، هم يعيشوا عزيزين في مجتمع. عشان كده ما بندخل في حقهم إذا نعمل وهم ذاتهم هيشاركوا. ما بزول بنفس الكلام إذا هم ذات ما ممكن تنفيذ براهم. فالكلام ده كله يا جماعة ما جاء من الفراغ، بكون في جهة دعمنا. الزول دعمنا بنشكر الزول دعمنا دعم معنوي. الدعم معنوي كيف؟ إذا كان زول بيشوف أنت شغال كويس بقول لك شغلك ده في قدام ده دعم معنوي يا ولد. وده ركن مهم من أركان. لقينا دعم برضه دعم مادي. الدعم المادي لقيناه من الحكومة المتبسط في صندوق القومي للمعاشات. السيد مدير بتاع الصندوق ونشكر قدامك ونشكر قدام ربك. حاجات انت شفتوا كله وحاجة انت ما شفتوا عملوا عملنا دعم. أجل لنا المكتب إننا قاعدين فوق دفع 6 شهور وإسرة أساسات المكتب له المدير. والمساعدات اللي شفتوا ده من قروش برضه ما قصر معنا خالص. وجودنا هنا ليلة أو وجودنا ليلة هو ويا ودانا عملنا دعم عشان نجي ناجر الفندق ده ونقعد فوق ونفتح فيه المكتب بتاعنا. المكتب ما موجود هنا يا جماعة. المكتب في سوق لكن ما من مال. عشان كده راح نعمل لسببين. ما في مال عشان نعمل فوق خيمة ودواية بتدعمني برضه عشان كده جينا، لكن المكتب بتاعنا في سوق. عشان كده بقول لأطباق المعاشات أجوها ليلة بعد ما ننتهي من هنا يوميا كده يجوا في المكتب. عندنا مشاريع كبيرة، برنامج كبير جد في دايرين خبر بتاعك في فترة أنت شغال فوق عشان تجي تدخل في المشروع. نرجع نمناه عشان نشوف الحاجات البسيطة ده، وجانا حاجة ونمشي لحاجة كبيرة. برضو الدعم المعنوي ده حكومة بتاعنا المتمثل في رئيس الجمهورية سيد سلفا كير ميادي من الدعم المعنوي. الدعم المعنوي كيف؟ هو طبعا انتوا شفتوا نائب رئيس كل يوم بكون معنا في اي مناسبة ليلة ما جاء سببا خلا ما يجي ممكن وزير بوريكم له بعدين ولا ما ضروري. فده دعم معنوي. إذا كان زول كبير بيجي في مناسبة زي ده مناسبة بتاع المعاشين معناه فيه اهتمام من الرأس من الدولة. احنا كلنا نشكر الفريق أول سلفا كير ميادي رئيس الجمهورية جنوب السودان. برضو العملية الدعم معنوي للحسين رغم ذلك غياب نائب رئيس للخدمات عنده دعم معنوي لأنه كل يوم معنا. بنشكر برضو في محاسن المناسبة. بنشكر سيد الوزير المختص للبابليك سيرفيس الغازي جوزيف بكسورو لما يراجع يساعد الدولة. لكن يعمل changing في public service. ما في دولة بدون خدمة المدنية. الدولة قوية ويكون في خدمة المدنية. ما في دولة قوية بالسياسة. دولة قوية بتملك people. في هذه المناسبة برضو بنشكر أخوانا في مجلس التشريعي في شخصية بتاع جاسل جوزيف مارونا. الزول يا جماعة الرجل المناسب في مكان المناسب، وبقى رئيس بتاع لجنة بتاع شؤون الخدمة، لكن شغل عمله في بين البروفيسور بتاع راجع يعني دافع عن شؤون الخدمة ودافع عن حقوق بتاع معاشين يا معاشين. نقدر نشكر الراجل. ما في حاجة بنديله مع نول جوكو صندوق القومي للمعاشات وسيد الوزير حاجة بنديله ما في يا جماعة. نشكركم زي ده وربنا يرفع ذول لقدام. برضو في مناسبة ده بنشكر المسجل بتاع تنظيمات المجتمع المدني في وزارة العدل. يوم توقف معاكينا سجل نادى الدستور بسجل ب 150 مش خلانا ب 75 عشان هنا ماشيين. برضو بنشكر برضو بنشكر مولانا الدكتور فكي شولوان الزولا يعني وقف معنا وقوف قانوني في مجال إدارة الدستور وتنقيحه وتبويبه. فزولا بنشكره وهيكون معنا للأمام. بنشكر الناس كله. بنشكر المكتب بتاعي، المكتب التنفيذي، السكرتاريات كله، بالذات سكرتير المالي سيد أركانجلو والسكرتير بتاع الانفستمنت اللي هو أجلو أتلتل وسيد جاشيبه. الناس دي برضه ما بيصير في شغلهم يا جماعة. أنا بشكرهم قدامكم ونحن في المكتب ونحن دايرين هو بتاع ماشيين عشان يجي يقوم لنا عشان نعمل مشاريع كثير يساعدنا في المشاريع. فحاجة تاني الممكن نمشي عليه ده التشالنجز الموجود في بواجه الماشيين. السيد الوزير نحن هسه دلوقتي في حاجات لقيناها يعني ما ماشي في البيت بتاعه ونحن بنتكلم في موظفين بنزل موظفين ما ممكن ينزل في ولا دراسة لأن صندوق لسه ضعيف. الضوء بتاعه كالآتي. أول حاجة في حاجة اسمه جراند. الجراند ده وزارة المالية بيقوم بيحولوا للصندوق القومي للمعاشات، بعدين صندوق يجي يحول للمعاشين. ده ما عملوه. بنفس اللي قال سيد رئيس اللجنة أنه الجراند ده لازم تجي لأنه بيحل مشكلة بعض المشاكل بتاعت المعاشين. عندنا كان في مشكلة بتاعت 11%، الموظف يدفع منه 5% ليأبوا وردوه في صندوق هسه وما بيجي بطريقة منتظمة. 11% أنا ما بتكلم فيه كثير لأنه سيد رئيس اللجنة المتخصصة عمل واجب بتاعه مع اللجنة بتاعه بنشكرهم مرة ثانية. 11% ده هم يشتغلوا فوقه وحددوا المبلغ اللي سيد وزير دخلوه في الميزانية الموجود هسه، ففكر ده بيجي شغل إداري ما شغل بتاعنا ثاني. القروض ده بيجي عن طريقة بتاع وزارة المالية للصندوق. لو في حاجة ما وصل برضه المدير بتاع الصندوق وكلمنا بنعمل حركة. دي ما بنتكلم فوق ثاني. المعضل الكبير ده في ولايات. القروض بتاع الموظفين بيقطعون في ولايات وما بودوهم في الصندوق القومي للمعاشات. وفي موظفين بينزلوا في ولايات بيجي صندوق هنا عشان ملفاتهم يجي يعملوا ويدفعوا لهم مرتب، بيدفعوا لهم من وين؟ الموضوع بتاع الاستقطاعات بتاع الولايات السيد الوزير لسه معنا، ونحن الكلام ده لو بقى المسؤولية بتاعك حلو ده، ما المسؤولية بتاعك رفعه فوق أو نينا أنت كمان بطريقة بتاعك أنت عدينا فوق نتكلم. فده الحاجات الممكن، حاجات البسيطة الممكن نقول لكم. فحضوركم الليلة على صدري وعلى صدر بتاع المعاشين. فأنا بجيب بشكركم شكر جزيل بحضوركم. والسلام عليكم.
Will be presenting this item to us. Welcome, Honorable.
في الكلام تم التشريع وكل الحدود البروتوكول محفوظ. سعادة الوزير اديني فرصة شوية عشان يدي شغل مع جماعة الواقفين ده من خلال الشغل ودينا للمناسبة بتاع الليلة. هاي طبعا الصورة ده كلنا الموجودين داخل القاعدة كنا أطفال زي ده، كنا عيال صغار، وجدنا لما نكون صغير انتوا عارفين الاهتمام بتاع الأب واهتمام بتاع الأم واهتمام بتاع الأسرة واهتمام بتاع الدولة منظمات حول الطفل، وده ما يسمى بحياة الطفولة. لو ما باهتمام بالطفل معناه فايدة تكون ما في. عشان كده يعني في حاجة مسمى بحقوق الطفل، وفي منظمات بيعمل في أعمال بتاع كيف الطفل لازم يكون يربى في جو كويس. عشان كده ده المرحلة الأول في حياة الإنسان وبيكون عايش في حياة الطفولة. نشوف السكند سايكل الجاي هيكون شنو؟ السكند سايكل بتاع اللايف أو المرحلة الثانية بعد الطفولة مرة بيصل شنو يا أخوانا؟ بندخل المدارس. لو لاحظتوا في ركن هناك الطفل ده لابس الروب ده خلاص خرج من قرى في الروب ده وخرج، وبعد الروب هيمشي لمراحل الثانية، مرحلة الأساس، مرحلة الثانوية، وفي مرحلة الجامعية. يعني انتوا شايفين هناك معظمكم طبعا جوا هنا خريجين. شوف اللبس الأخير ده بتاع الزول الخريج، معناه ده حياة مدرسية. معناه ده الدولة وكل المنظمات وكل الأسر بدي الدعم للمرحلة الثانية ده عشان يبقيو إنسان في المجتمع وفي دولة. نمشي للمرحلة الثالثة. المرحلة الثالثة هي المرحلة بتاع تقديم الخدمات والتنمية. أظن معظمكم جوا هنا كل ناس الخدمة، يعني في هنا ساكر، لو شفتوا فيها ساكر هنا طبعا ما فيش جوا، لكن عندنا فيها ساكر هنا، عندنا في ناس الزراعة، عندنا في المهندسين البنوا عمارات وهكذا. منو الأمور بتاع العمل ده أو تقديم الخدمة ده منو أنت بتعمل بكل ما عليك على حسب دراساتك الجامعية قبل، إن كان أهلوك تكون مهندس، تكون دكتور، تكون أبونا، تكون بتاع مسجد، تكون رئيس، تكون شنو، منو يجهزوك قبل هناك عشان تقدم الخدمة. خدمة بتمشي بالخدمة طوالي، بدأ بتجي شنو يا أخوانا لما توصل لأمور التقاعد والأمور المعاشي منو بدأ خلاص بتمشي للمعاش. المرحلة الرابعة الأخيرة بالنسبة لحياة الإنسان هو اللاست سايكل. الآخر مرحلة بعد ما أنت قدمت الخدمة لأسرتك، لدولة، للشعب بتاعك، معناه هتيجي بعدك زيادة. يكونوا لاحظوا المرحلة الأولى قبل كان شايلينه شاب طفل، يعني ما بقدر بدور أمه يا بيهتم معه الأمومة والطفولة. المرحلة الثانية العيال اللي بيمشوا مدارس كان قاعدين بيمشوا بقرينه، عنده من قوة، عنده من طاقة. المرحلة الثالثة اللي هي المرحلة بتاع الأمل، انتوا شفتون كيف. إما المرحلة الرابعة الأخير يا انتوا شايفين جاي ب3 قرين. شفت ماما ده يا عنده كم 3 قرين. وبابا ده عنده 3 قرين. معناه ما دي خلاص ما بقى قادرين. عشان كده من أجلهم الحكومة فكر إنه ينشأ حاجة اسم يعني South Sudan Pensioners Association عشان يتم بقضية بتاع جماعة دل. والصندوق مشكور عشان نقدر نفعل الشغل الأساسي تم قدامنا. يا أخوانا ده آخر مرحلة، من هنا ما في حياة تانية بعد المرحلة الرابعة ده إلا شنو؟ إلى غفرة. طيب أنا نعمل شنو؟ الناس دي هم البابا زي أطفال، يعني يا بيقول معلش يعني ده الواقع، ممكن بيقول في نفسه، ممكن ودار بيقول في نفسه، وما حتى لو أكل ما بقدر باكل، لو أيام ما بقدر بمشي المستشفى، ما بقدر لأي حاجة تانية. يا كده يا ماشين كده يكونوا فوق، كده شوف قيام مزابط كده. عشان كده الشعار بتاعنا جا هنا، ده هو الشعار بتاع فضل، ده هو الشعار بتاع ماشين. في مرة ماشي كعصاية ويتقيه في راسه، وفي راجل ماشي كعصاية ويتقيه في راسه. طبعا التقيه ده يعني بس من زلزال كبير يعني، ده امبريلا صغير كويس. والكفر اللي بتهدي يا اخوانا ده للمساعدات، الباب بتاعه مفتوح، يعني اي زول كان ده حكومه، كان ده منظمات، كان ده رجال الاعمال، اي زول يعني بيشيل حاجه شويه قدر عنده، ما ممكن يابا بتاعك بتاعك النوم جعان ويتقوي. والناس دي كلها خدموا الدوله، كانوا مهندسين، كانوا دكاتره، كانوا جاء الوقت اننا نخدمه، وبنخدمه بطريقه منظمه. لازم يكون في كفه زي ما قال الرئيس، يكون في نظام، لما نقولوش يجيبوه بنظام، بيصرفوه بنظام، وفي فيدباك. فانتوا علينا جماعتوا هنا عشان البي باك ده مرات بيكون صعب، يعني زول لما يخدم عشان يردوا له مرات صعب. فالناس اللي سيكون شفتوهم ده تساوين الرجال ده ناس خدموا خدمه، كان في مجال عسكري، كان في مجال مدنيه، كان في مجال شنو؟ هم خدموا العلوم للأسرة والدولة، لكن المنتجين شنو؟ منتجين لحاجة بسيط بدأ خلاص أسوأ في شنو؟ في سانسيت. سانسيت عندنا سان رايز ده هو أطفال، وسانسيت ده ناس كبار هم ماشيين لوين؟ ماشيين للجريف. عشان يمشوا للجريف أو يمشوا لمقابر أو يمشوا مبسوطين من يان ومن يان بتاعهم. وبكلمات بسيط أنا بشكركم كثير، ودي أول مرحلة يعني نجينا فوقه، وخاصة المرحلين الثانية الاثنين ده كل الناس قاعدين بتتكي فوقه. معظم المنظمات بيشتغلوا مع أطفال، وفي ناس قال شباب، وفي ناس قال مرأة، وفي ناس قال كده، لكن إما الناس بابا وماما ده الهزم قدامنا ده هم الناس برضو فيرنبل، لكن ما قاعدين بيعتبرون. لكن بعد إنشاء أو بعد يوم بتاع ليلة لو لمس قلوبكم الشكل الناس ده معناه بكون في حاجة بعملوها. شكرا لكم وجزاكم الله خيرا.
شكرا لكم. يمكن الكلام بيكون ثقيل شوية وفي شعور كده إنه في ضم في الغرفة. فأنا يعني بتذكر اللايف سايكل ده ذكرني بكرتون. فجابوا في حوض سباحة كده، this is off record يعني ناس تلفزيون. فجابوا في حوض سباحة كده ناس عجايز معاشين بيسبحوا، ونسوان ورجال يعني. فواحد من العجايز قال عمره 90 سنة، فقام طالع كده من الحوض وماشي بالراحة كده، فقام اثنين من النسوان برضه معاشيات، واحدة قالت لصاحبتها أنت عامل الزول ده؟ يعني عمره زي 90 سنة لكن حركاته كده بتاع زول عنده 85 سنة. ففي أمل مهما أنت بقيت كيف في زول لسه بشوف فيك شنو؟ في حاجة كويس. بعدين لما الرئيس قاعد يتكلم هنا تلفونه قاعد يدق، ويمكن من النغمة أنتوا بتعرفوا إنه ده رسالة. نغمات بتاع معاشين هنا. يوم تاني بمشي بقول له ده نغمات بتاع معاشين ولا شنو؟ لكن أنا شخصيا بتبرع على المكتب ده بسمارت فون. يعني لما يدق يكون هزاز كده بس بالراحة. فنحن نواصل في البرنامج بتاعنا اليوم، وبندعو المجتمع المدني من بزنس كوميونتي. لو في زول هنا من بزنس كوميونتي ومثل بزنس كوميونتي ممكن يجينا. في زول مثل بزنس كوميونتي؟ ما في؟ ما في. we go ahead. Civil society, ممثل لcivil society, representative of civil society. Anyone? Okay, we move on. Now, let me call on the General Manager of the South Sudan Pensions Fund, Mr. Nur Jacob Mayendit.
Your Excellency, the Minister of Public Service and Human Resource Development, Honorable Joseph Bangazi, Officer, the Chairman Board of Trustees, Honorable Angelo Kengrian, Chairperson of Specialized Committee, Public Service and Human Resource Development in the Parliament, Honorable Joseph Marona, the Chairperson of the South Sudan Pensions Association, Honorable Aban, the representative of the Governor, Central Victoria State. All protocol remain observed. Special greetings to my employer, the pensioners. Sabah al-Khair. I want to take this live opportunity to address this important city of very few but important individuals in this country, who I term and who have employed me to manage them when they have only 3 legs to walk. This association is a renovation of the minds, skills, and the knowledge of the people that serve this country with their own efforts, knowledge, and skills when they were able. When I came to office in 2021, I came to realize there was a gap between the management and the beneficiaries themselves. The fact that majority of the people that we were servicing in South Sudan Pensions Fund were working in Sudan and of different age and advanced age of the people that are managing pensions. So we do not know them. Even if you meet these people in Sharia, it's about the Taru. I used the word Mamada, I'll begin your employer will allow. And so we did this as a special bond between the management and the pensioners. Like it happens in different economies. You cannot have a pension fund or an administrator without an association. So we decided to have this body formulated by those who have the capacity to give themselves time. Ladies and gentlemen, say Ruzin when we had the first meeting in Maktab, and at the Hector Sharif. Now we were collecting anybody who was available, and then anybody who pick if Bedam, we call them and then we try to interact with them. And sometimes it was amazing, and I developed interest to work with these honorable people. So when we go to the Tarabeza, we telephone with them, and I was there. Marat Munga and Amashata Betawe, Yala, was I Betawe Munshani, and I give it a lot of it. But teach us logo, Munde aside, I, that's I beta. Wait, though I did it nearly win. Telephone out of Master Beta. There, I want to shut away. Beneficial of Gidam was now shut the Beta, wait. But the comes again, Yadama had Betawe. It is a very honorable job, and I loved it. Taking this into account, South Sudan Pension Association, Pensioners Association, is a very important and vital body for South Sudan Pensions Fund, because they will speak the voice of the people that cannot all come and claim for their rights. They will work as a coordination and disseminate the information marker the Rino and the for you. Now when you move at the suburb of this town or any other part of the town of the country, say Juba, Sudan. We did this so that they help us in the dissemination of the information, say Ruzir. And I believe when we establish this body, as the chairman put it before, truly speaking, the management of pension fund and the board of trustees made it as an effort. We use some of this money to establish their office the way the chairman had explained, and we are committed to stand with them until they get a grant from well-wishers in this country. Your Excellency the Minister, this is the guest of the day. The intention we have in South Sudan Pension Fund is this. I want to share this moment with the media and the public at large. Pension, the world has moved from paper to digitized platforms. Hasal machine, how much do they have in their account? They will not tell you, simply because they do not know. Say we are moving from the stage where people only assume. We understand the system we have that we are managing is a defined contribution, is a defined benefits, where the government has the right to contribute anything and a higher percentage compared to the individual's contribution. But that one does not stop us from identifying It's up to grade 5, and you paid for 2 months, you must need to know how much do you have in your account. And we are moving by establishing a system called Navision, and that's the reason why we want the data cleanup. The day of employment, the address of employment, the date of birth, and all these other details. You should also give us your telephone number. Because I believe I Zol, I Junubi, في جنوب السودان هنا أما موظف الكان شغال قبل كده لازم يكون فيه telephone. Even if it is a small toy like before what the chairman was holding, it is still a phone, and you will be able to receive a text message every 28 days of a month that in-depth account return and Ashara Alf, you'll be able to know. Said that in the next salary, low jale, you'll be able to know that why is that last month it was 10,000. This month it is only 10,000. And we have contributed, there was a salary last month. We will be able to track down up to the ministry or to the Minister of Finance who does the calculation and send it to the block account. We are doing that as part of the transparency and accountability purposes. Because in this country, the corrupt are the ones who act as if they are clean. And the clean ones are the ones that are branded as corrupt. So we thank the innovation, thank the advancement in technology that we are able to put in the system that will make everybody work into his or her account just the same way commercial banks do that. So the commercial banks are not different from pension fund. You should be able to view how much you have in your account, because if anybody tampers with it, you will be able to hold anybody accountable for that. And we're determined to do that as South Sudan Pension Fund. Your Excellency, we want to establish a small loan that can be afforded by these pensioners. And by having the body like this, at least you have a place of abode, which is also one strong element of boarding. Lozol ma barif al-bayt bidagata bunum fo ma bada the Juba day mush. I lo beginning na al-zol ma'ashi, and he has an intention to do a bit of investment. The home that will be able to track this person down to do the repayment is the Pensioners Association's office, instead of going to houses. So it's one of the reasons why we supported the association's head office to be officiated and managed by themselves. We are doing this because we want to review the effect of the cycle of life. The retirees did not retire simply because they were useless. It is a practice by law. Some people can go up to 65, but they're still very strong than somebody who is 40 years and mismanaged him or herself. So it is up to that point, we want to recycle them and then make them useful again in the environment, in the economy. They can still contribute to the economy by establishing like the presentation they've done. If they have shops, Your Excellency, and if they have the tents that they rent out every weekend for South Sudanese to do their celebration, and they contribute to the economy. Like you've seen before when they were coming, the people were ushering us in. These are people, if it is outside, they are termed as they are weak and a bit old. And the way they were standing before, you put them back to the environment they were before, because it is not healthy for them. Given the scenario in this country where somebody is retired today, after 3 months you hear this person is on sick bed, after another 2 months, unfortunately this person is no longer with us. We want to mitigate in between that gap by engaging these people to be busy and assume as if they are working again in the offices. Lastly, Your Excellency, we want to see a dignified rest of an individual. Just the same way we celebrate a newborn baby should be the same way we celebrate an honorable, dignified retirement. And we want to establish an insurance scheme for them, because most of them often get sick, unlike those who are still in their 20s, 30s. And when we have that scheme, we need the support of the Ministry of Public Service to ensure that the contribution that is still a grant with the Ministry of Finance is put into the mandatory column to be paid. Once we have these funds, the pension fund management here is determined to catch up with all the development that is happening even in New York, because we are not exceptional from the rest of the world. And these bodies were trained from the various universities, and they are capable to catch up with the rest of the world instead of saying that we are a young nation. To me, we say we are the new nation, but with all skills, because some of us graduated in 1972, and others graduated recently. So that one does not say that we cannot perform up to the other advanced economies. Up to here, Your Excellency, we have one challenge that I would want to submit. When we had the Governors Forum last year, there was a bit of contradiction that came up that led to Schedule B, that the states were capable of establishing their pension funds. And the law and the Act of South Sudan Pension Funds is very clear that South Sudan Pension Fund is the supreme body that can take care of the pensioners in this country. Just like you see, the pensioners that we're compensating now do not come from one state. They come from those other states who do not even contribute, but we have taken responsibility to compensate them because they are our citizens. There are some other states and administrative areas that could not even manage to establish their pension fund. So when we sit back and say, okay, let us only deal with the MDAs, the ministries and agencies, and leave the states to struggle by themselves, some of these old bodies, you will not see them tomorrow. So with the same challenges that the states are still giving us, that we are not going to adhere and comply with what the law says, we are not giving up, we are still taking care of them, as the law still be interpreted and try to see and solve an amicable solution for this. Pension fund can have schemes, including the state schemes, that are still supervised and managed by us, such that they benefit from the investment we have done now. We have buildings that we have rented out, and they are still giving us the money in terms of dollars. That's why we're able to do such activities. But if and budget contribution fee salaries, it will not do anything. And so when we say, okay, these people will not be compensated, and we're afraid that there is an intervention that we require from the government. Up to Your Excellency, my employers, the pensioners, and Anisa Magu will do anything possible within our means, within our reach, to support you, and then we'll see you as dignifiedly retired as we continue living in the circle that is given by God. Up to you, Your Excellency, thank you so much for coming. I am my
Thank you very much. And we continue with our program. We are left with a few speakers, and the protocol is still observed. We are here today for the inauguration of the South Sudan Pensioners Association head office in Juba, and as it has been said, it is located in the Juba market, and the area is squeezed. And with the hope that this office is going to grow and become big and big, like we see in other countries where we have the chance to visit. These bodies are huge, very complicated. And as your managing director was speaking of advanced technology, that means even how you will deal with this will require a lot of training and all those kind of things. And these cannot be provided in small offices, big offices. I remember even in the Sudan, there is something called Awqaf. Awqaf is when somebody is rich, has a lot of money and he dies, he will say, I'm donating this for the public. I'm donating this for schools, for this. And they donated a lot of premises for Maashi, for pensions. And this is something we should push for. If there are people who have money, who have a lot of premises, why not donating something to the pensioners so that the rent and whatever is done there, the revenue goes to the pensions fund. These are some of the things people who are good, who are well wishers, they can be encouraged to do something like that. Let me go ahead observing the protocol and call on Honorable Elizabeth P. Talbot,
the Managing Director of State Pension Fund in Central Equatoria, and also here carrying the message from Governor of Central Equatoria, Honorable Emmanuel Adil.
I recognize the presence of the Minister, National Minister for Public Service and Human Resource Development, Bangazi Joseph Bakasoro, who also is the guest of honor today. I recognize the presence of the chairperson of South Sudan Pension Association, chairperson in the Parliament for Public Service and Human Resource Development, all the representatives of our different institutions. I see Ambassador representing Foreign Affairs, Finance, Civil Society, representative of the clergy. Thank you for the word. Our business communities, the partners, pensioners of South Sudan. أنا بسلمكم كل في اسم بتاع ربنا يسوع المسيح. It is an honor for me to be here today. I am representing my governor for Central Equatoria State, His Excellency Emmanuel Adil Anthony, who's not able to be here with you because of other commitments. But today is a unique day. Usually we talk to young people, and it is extremely humbling to be here celebrating a people who have sacrificed, have given their service, and even in retirement continue to give their wisdom and share their grace. May we join and just give a hand to our pensioners of South Sudan. It is going to be very difficult for some of us to envision being where you are and trying to contribute to the country. And so what you do on each individual capacity, we honor you, we respect you. I wanted to congratulate, first of all, Mr. Aban McCall for the tireless work that has already been done in a very short time. That the institution actually has its registration done, conduct of business, the law is done, as well as financial management strategies. It is not easy to have an institution function with no funds and yet be able to achieve this much. Somo Group. I also take the opportunity to thank those who have been able to, in their own legal capacity, to stand with the institution. There's a phrase in my mother tongue, and it says, a family that has no elder is incomplete. And so in a functional state like South Sudan, without the contribution of elders, it is impossible to assume that we, this generation, would know it all. The leadership of Central Equatoria, in its wisdom, I would want to say, employs in each institution a young person to head the institution. However, there's a technical advisor who's always a senior citizen. An example of that is the Ministry of Finance, who's run by Honorable Kakuli, but the advisor is Yoba, a senior citizen who's worked and understands the ministry very well. I myself was running the Investment Authority of Central Equatoria State, and I'm honored to see my advisor here, Mr. Peter Donga. May you stand, please. Thank you. I consider myself extremely lucky. I'm currently running the pension fund of Central Equatoria State, and the technical advisor I have in this institution is actually a national expert on pension fund authority issues, and that is none other than Mr. Loboka. It is an honor. I forget, there's one more gentleman who advised me at investment. Thank you, sir. It is an honor to work with these people and learn from them and be able to experience the kind of grace that comes with all that much knowledge. In terms, guest of honor, Honorable Bagazi, in terms of the interpretation of the law, I want to first of all thank Mr. Noel Jacob for emphasizing that we need to understand and interpret the law. The Governors Forum, the 5th Governors Forum that was held last year was, had an issue that was contested, but, and so they gave the rights for the different states to be able to establish their own pension fund authorities. Central Equatoria, as a pioneer, has done so, and we have developed our policy framework, working on the bill that would eventually get passed. What I would say is that ultimately the work is to ensure that those who've served this country get respected, get honored, and get taken care of. And once we establish, we interpret the law and ensure that what is right for our pensioners is one institution, it would be an honor for them to be served by that one institution. And so I would like to commend and add, as opposed to opposing, because in the end we want to serve those who served us before we were here. And so, Mr. Noel, I look forward to being able to contribute more ideas to what you're doing, and perhaps how we can do it together to ensure that all pensioners from all across South Sudan, it doesn't matter which state they're from, and it's an honor to see those from my own state, those from different states, here being taken care of by your office. It is an honor. If we cannot take care of them, it is truly the beginning of our loss. Today is a day of celebration. If there were young people, they would ululate and I would ask them to get up. But they're slightly older people, so I would ask you to each clap for yourself for the work you've done. In humility, may I say, and may I ask you as well, the host of our event, Honorable Minister, that we add more effort as current leaders to ensuring that these pensioners get the insurance, health insurance, to be able, for them to be able to access medical treatment, that they get their funds so that they are able to access medication and food and vitamins that improve their kind of life. Pensioners in different parts of the world are all different. Those perhaps in Canada or in the US have lived a different life. And if we can complain today having a republic and having cars to ride, we can only imagine what their lives must have been like. And for your service, may God continue to bless you, and we thank you. Shukran jazilan.
Thank you very much, Honorable Elizabeth Peter Luger, the Managing Director of the State Pension Fund in Central Equatorial State, for your remarks. Now, I'm left with just 3 speakers. And next is the Chairperson of the Board of Trustees of the South Sudan Pension Fund, Honorable Angelo Dengrihan.
Thank you, MC, Brother Shihab. Is somebody who I have seen MCing most of our very important event in this country. Thank you and keep up the good work. Honorable Minister of Public Service and Human Resource Development, Honorable Bangasi Akasoro, Honorable Chairperson of South Sudan Pension Association, Honorable Marona, Honorable Elizabeth Petia, the representative of the Governor of Central Equatoria in this very important event. All our church leaders, with both Christians and Muslim faith, our diplomats present in this event, all the protocol remains observed. I would like to say good afternoon to all of you, and is it afternoon? It's not yet. Whether it's good morning or afternoon, so I welcome you to this very important event today. Actually, when I came, I actually failed to have a good understanding of what are the functions, the roles, and the values of this association. But when I received this document, I begin to understand quickly and begin to know that this document was drafted by a very wise team, and this actually educates all of us about what the function of the day is. And anybody who will come across this document will easily envision what is going to, how this office is going to function. Actually, I appreciate and thank the first speakers because of what they have mentioned. It is always very difficult for us to find a forum where we can appreciate ourselves. We are doing a lot, but more often we don't find an opportunity to appreciate ourselves. It is only in a forum like this we will be able to say, thank you, Honorable Minister of Public Service and Human Resource Development, for what you have been doing all along to support this nation and to support our institutions, this government. It is only in this forum that we can thank all our people, and I like it the way the chairperson of South Sudan Pension Association had put it before. He had particularly articulate what kind of support comes from different institutions or from different people who have wished to support this process, which is a very important process, and it actually deserves to be supported. For us as South Sudan Pension Fund, on behalf of the board of South Sudan Pension Fund and on behalf of the management of South Sudan Pension Fund, I would like to tell the chairman and the members of this association that always count South Sudan Pension Fund on your side in your endeavor to achieve this particular function. The other things I would like to say is to thank the leadership of this country, beginning with our President Salva Kiir Mayardit, the Vice President for the Service Cluster, the Minister of South Sudan, the Minister of Public Service, and all the very important people in this country who are working to see that we are able to deliver and serve this nation, South Sudan. I'm also very delightful about the fact that these associations have been established, and I would like to thank the wise elderly people who have sat down and make sure that they have come up with this pension association. This association will in a long way continue to support the people of this country. You did not do it, our elders, you did not do it for yourself, but you will do it, you have done it for the continuity of this nation and for the benefit of all. We thank you for this. Also, what admire us, because the first speakers have also mentioned this, is that this is one of the very important events we have ever attended in this country. Very colorful and very informative, very important to all of us. We were also happy to see our elderly people taking upon themselves the roles of making this event successful by even standing themselves outside themselves to welcome people and to direct people so that this function can be successful. We cannot actually retire and begin to sit idle in our communities. And this is why this association is very important. We will see our elderly people engaging in an activity so that they don't miss their time in the offices. And for this reason, we will always stand beside. We will make sure we create more opportunities so that all of you are engaged, not only in that office, but even in other opportunities that make every one of you engaged and busy. What I wanted also to mention is that South Sudan Pension Fund, having been formed for a long time, is not very much visible in this country because of lack of awareness. I am seeing South Sudan Pension Association to take a role of creating awareness to our people that these institutions are the people's institutions, and these institutions exist in this country. The South Sudan Pension Fund, the South Sudan Pensioners Association is existing in this country so that our people can really have hope that when they retire, they have somewhere to go. This is very important role that you people can also play. Also, South Sudan Pension Fund is one organization that can work to serve the people of this great country, but it needed support of all other institutions that are supposed to function together with it. One of them is this South Sudan Pension Association. So if there is any other relevant institution that is going to support this institution so that all the pillars of this institution are there for it to function efficiently and well, I think we will not stop making sure we put everything right. The other thing I want to say is that, as I mentioned earlier, that lack of awareness is an issue. It's not that we want everybody to have any involvement in what the management of South Sudan Pension is doing or what the Association of Pensioners Association is doing. But for people to know that there is pension, there is this association, it is very, very important. And so we needed to request also that South Sudan Pensioners Association work to coordinate between the retired people in the government organization together with the South Sudan Pension Fund. It is also a role that we are seeing we need to do. The beneficiaries need to be coordinated so that they know that there's a place there where they can get their benefit after retirement. Also, the association will also play a role of educating the retired central government personnel and also various pension-related issues. We have employed young people. We have employed all the workforce in our various institutions. But do they have any information about pension, about the associations, and about other functioning institutions that are related to the pension? So we need to ask that you will be able to play this role of educating our people about the future of their retirements and where they're going to get the benefit and so on. Also, this body will bring together pension industries to raise to a standard and share the best practice. As was mentioned by the chairperson of South Sudan Pensioners Association, the engagement that is going to be there will bring knowledge from our side through training and through benchmarkings and other interactions. And so with that, you will be able to also bring together the pension industries and also share the best practice that you may learn from other institutions that are doing similar things we are doing in this country also. As was mentioned, the chairperson have outlined so many good projects that the South Sudan Pensioners Association is going to carry out. And I think all of us were happy to hear all this. Honorable, we wanted to say that we will always be together with you. We will make sure we support you for you to be able to achieve this important project. Therefore, for me, not to waste a lot of time, on behalf of Board of Trustees and on behalf of Pension Management, led by Honorable Jacob Nurmeyendit, I would like to announce our donation. South Sudan Pension Fund will not stop from where we have been supporting, but we will contribute more. Today, I would like to announce that we are going to contribute more or to donate more 5 million as a speech to support the establishment of this very important office. GM will do that with you, and you will get that support. Also, we will not stop from there. We will be visiting your office on a regular basis. We will always provide our contribution, whether is it advisory contribution, whether it is technical support or any kind of support, we will be readily available to give that. Yeah, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to end my speech from here. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Honorable Angelo Negri-Han, the Chairperson of the Board of Trustees of the South Sudan Pensions Fund. Let me also, on just a personal note, in the early 2000s, I was just graduating from university. Cardinal Zubair formed the committee of the Youth Congress in the Archdiocese of Khartoum. And one of the members in that committee who was representing the elders is with us here today, Ustaz Luis Ramadan. Ustaz Luis, you can stand up. Ustaz Luis Ramadan worked with us tirelessly, advising us as young people for almost 7 years. And he was the headmaster or the principal of St. Francis primary school, a very good school. That is why when you were speaking about projects, you can add school projects that can be managed by retired teachers. Thank you very much, Ustaz. And he's a wealth of wisdom. He joined politics for 2 years, then he was marooned, and now he's here. But we are still behind you. We have your back until life becomes better. He has a very nice family, and that is the wisdom of good people who bring up good families. Thank you, Ustaz. Honorable Arcangelo, you are welcome to have, I don't want to call it a commercial break, but you will have something to be welcome.
Shukran. We are doing 3 exercises because we are pressed by time. Let me now call Mr. Aban Makol to come and stand here with Simon Peter, the Acting Secretary General, to award the gift. These are our Secretary General. Mama, that is the Secretary General. Of the Center. Yes, you are sitting. Stand here. We are giving a gift to the President, and this gift is coming. This gift is prepared by a son of one of the pensioners in Western Barakazal. Some people will know him. It is Damas Onango. His son became an artist, so he has a gift to be received by Honorable Bakasoro to the President, and the gift is here. This is the gift. He made it by his hand. And that is our document. It has to go to him. Thank you very much. The person, the Bagasori is holding so many seats. He's coming back to receive the one of Vice President for Class Services, Mr. Honorable His Excellency Hussein Dalbagi. That is, he's making notes with the same person. Now, to Honorable Bangasi Joseph Bakasoro, the Minister of Public Service. Now he has come for this moment. Very fine. The gift also is going to one of our supporters, General Manager, Nol Jago. We are giving you the old people that you see them when you put them in your office. They are there with you. The other gift goes to the chairperson of Board of Trustees. Thank you. The other gift is going to the host, the Governor of Central Victoria, and now we call a representative to receive the gift on behalf of the Governor of Central Victoria. And now we continue. We have the other people who make laws, and they are where we belong. There is an envelope to the representative of Council of State. Honorable Juba, you are welcome. There is this document, you have to take it there to the old people.
Council of State.
The other one is going to Bank of Ivory manager. See that you see us coming there, this is what we are doing. If you don't, he's not here, then he knows that, yes, he's here, our document, because we are making a project. If you won't take long, then you know we are having a project. That is what is there.
Thank you.
We have also, for the bank that we are operating, Elsen Bank. Elsen Bank. For this is where we have opened our account, and we will take the money from them to know what are we doing. So our document is with you. Now, there is a mama. We are not forgetting the protocol. But when we go there, what was he seeing us? The Deputy General Manager. He's the man that you're receiving now, this is because this is for you. Now, thank you. You are the next, which is only a question. We wanted two things to do. There are two things exercise going to happen. One, the question from the presentation we have seen before. The question arises: do really pensioners deserve care? Did we accept? This is what it would be accepted, and then I go to the next. Yes. From the presentation, is it yes? Yes. Now, if it is yes, we have to commit ourselves here to the nation that we want to care somebody. That is big yes. What I'm saying. Good.
Central Equatoria will pledge to the association. I do not know the amount yet, but I want to hear that Central Equatoria will definitely have a pledge in cash to the association.
Yes. Abuda, you are not signing? Because the representative of the president want to see that the president's group also say yes. Where is the Molana? None of them? Already, the member of assembly are not signing because they are talking. We are looking at the other people. Now, the trade-based group say yes. The government. We are doing this, the time is short, but now we have seen the leadership of is here opening. So then I give the microphone to the MC to continue with. Halfway. The women did not sign. Come. Somebody representing women. We have to come. Civil society. Nobody? That is the name of the civil society. And should be a woman, and should be on that. It's a fact. But the banks are not saying yes. Yes. because we take the loan there. The two and one person come and say yes. Somebody come and sign. Because by now you refuse to give us loan. Now, the people who are keeping our money are coming also to say yes. Our category is finished because we are catching up the time. Okay, I'm also asked to say yes, but my yes will be by then. Yes. So with this, I wanted to give the mic back for the rest of the two program, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Honorable. And to save time, الغرفة دي هتكون قاعدة هناك لما الناس يخلصوا من الكلام تيجي تغمد كده. Because what you do with the right hand, the left hand should not know. So بعدين نخليه لما الناس يخلصوا من الكلام. So as we are approaching the end of today's program, let me call on Honorable Chairperson of Public Service and Human Resource Development, Honorable Justin Marona, and then you will be calling on Honorable Minister of Public Service.
My brother, Honorable Joseph Magasti Bakasoro, Minister Public Service and Human Resource Development, the Chair, Board of Trustees, the Chair of Association, Representative of the Governor, GM, my elders, pensioners, the whole invitees, I greet you all in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. I think this day, today is very emotional day. Emotional day in the sense that the pensioners now organize themselves and create a very big hope for the future of their future in this country. Me, I want to add my voice to thank the South Sudan Pension Fund for a great job that they have done within this small period. Many people are wondering about the future of those who work for this country. How the government can now take care of these people after they have really worked for this country. Somebody told me that a lot of the pensioners, they have died angrily with us because they don't know their future. They have gone. ماتوا زعلانين من البلد. أنا ما عارفين عيالهم هيقعدوا كيف. Chair of Pension Fund Board, let God bless you. For this endeavor that you have taken upon you to organize the pensions. The have association. You see, the whole, this pension is one of the very, very important aspects of putting a country or a people to be looked as a dignified people. A country without caring for pension is a country that do not dignify its people. Now you are making a record, my brother, down to the history of this country. Now you are reviving a forgotten sector. You are reviving it so that the future of the civil public service in this country now, it will be seen. And they can work with the energetic aspects that after I work, there is a care to be taken for me. I want to congratulate you, Chair of the Association, for a very good job that you have done. For the resilience you have, despite of the old age, but still you have that hope that you have to do for your colleagues, on behalf of your colleagues. Rabbi, I tell you, but then you take this work forward. In the context of the Parliament, the Committee of Public Service and Human Resource Development has taken two issues as an strategic issues for the committee. One is public sector reform, in which we want to reform the public service so that this country can deliver. And number two, the strategic activity is pension. We have worked diligently these 2 years to make sure that the right of the pensioners is enshrined. People talk about it. We summon ministers and ministers, concerned ministers, including Honorable, my brother, to make sure that the money that's supposed to be given to the pension is being put back, and then the loans that are due to pensioners to be paid. We fought to increase the salaries for the reason that when we increase the salary, we are increasing the pension contribution. And we have initiated that the conference for the pensioners and survivors to be conducted. And for the occasion of this inauguration of this very important office of the association, still I want to reiterate that the Committee of Public Service, in conjunction with the Ministry and South Sudan Pension Fund, still will conduct the conference. This conference, in order to tackle three important issues. Number one, the conflict of the law in regard into this sector, pensions sector. You see, the Constitution 2011, the drafters put in the schedule the concurrent powers that the states, they have rights to form their funds, is the pension funds to manage their pensions. Some of us from that day, we have said that, okay, this is now a conflict of law in which the victims will be the pensioners themselves. For one reason. Sudan pension system is all the states are managed in one fund. It's Musondu al-Mash. The files, the cutting, the contribution, and so forth, all is brought to Khartoum. And then when you have gone to your pension, then that office is the one now to check the responsibility of the pensions. Imagine the country is new, doesn't know how pension is being managed. Now you are going to scatter the funds across the 10 states to manage their own funds. The victims will be the pensioners themselves. We have realized this as a constitutional problem by then. Now, when the pension scheme came to the parliament, and then I was there in 2011, 2012, this is the fund, and then 2013, it is a scheme. Then in the law of the scheme, that the South Sudan Pension Fund initially will be responsible for all the pensioners according to the law. Until such time that we can now either agree in the constitutional making process or amendment of the constitution, or until we have seen that the state they have capacity to manage this important element of the life of the employees, then gradually the powers will be given to what? The state. Because we have known the problems are there. If Central Equatoria is good in managing its pension, we will not expect that Warab will be good, Western Equatoria will be good, and Jongole will be good, and Apanai will be good. If Central Equatoria will be efficient this year, the other states will be efficient after 5 years, the others will be after 10 years, and the others will be after 15 years. And also based on the political will of the governor, the final person who is leading. This is the problem. That is mean here. The whole employees at that level are victims. We don't want that. We don't want that. Therefore, we will try to make a conference to talk based on the sense that we have seen the importance of this institution for the right of our fathers and mothers who serve the country. This is their right, this is their contribution. How as a nation we can agree to agree. We can agree to manage this sector, very important sector. This is very important. And we are among the people that, Jama, we should not enter the pension into other jurisdiction of devolution of the powers. Let us take example of Brazil. Brazil, they federated the pension After they federated the pension, and they came with the constitution in 2000. And after 16 years, a lot of corruption happened, a lot of collapse happened in this sector. Some states now came to the main pool that Yajama were in problem. Thousands of our employees, they are now going without pensions. Bosidaro, when he came to election, he took one program for election, which is fixing the pension. And he won the election. And the money that now the pension, the employees are contributing in the pension, now replenish the economy of Brazil, in which it contributed into the GDP. Apart from the cutting, the small cutting, he brought it into a pool. This is the case, a practical case in other countries. So we have to learn from those cases. Finally, we have become part and parcel of the East African community. In the East African community, in the treaty itself, especially the software security aspect, which is pension included, they are taking it very seriously. If you go to Kenya, if you go to Tanzania, if you go to Uganda, the social security fund, including all the other sectors, include the government and the rest, lumped together. Why? For the security of these products. So this issue is an issue. As a country, we will try to look at it either in the constitution making process or through a lot of awareness, so that we can agree the national level and the state level. This is the effort that the committee is going to put. Point number 3, and maybe the last. The committee is going to commit itself to support the association, in the sense that to make sure all the obligations of the fund, the Minister of Finance, to be executed. Number 2, the committee will talk with the members of the committee with this very great work that the association has done and the fund has done, and what will be the contribution of the committee to the association. And then thereafter we will communicate to you, Chair, our contribution to your office, whether we will agree on the monthly basis or individual basis or whatever, so that when somebody comes to you in your office, also you can buy a tea or you can buy water and you can associate. Finally, the committee is proposing, the ministers here and the chair of board of trustee and the GM. If we agree that some of our fathers and mothers who served this country, they have gone angrily because of our own deed, as a government, I'm included. I'm proposing that we did, through this association, make something like associations, prayers. Abuna is here. Share Ibelvini. We make it a very colorful city. We come and cry to our fathers and mothers who served this country and they died without us saving them. without us giving them their pension, without us caring for them, without us caring for their children as a government. Let them forgive us. Let them open our way forward so that God will bless the association, will bless those who are entrusted for this important institution. Honorable Jacob, need a special prayer for him to carry this job forward. He's doing a very, very sensitive and very emotional work so that he and his team will be protected from evil. Some people will see him walking very well and then a lot of pain will be painted against him in a way or another. He needs also support, prayers and so on. Honorable Brother Minister, I end my words in this very, very important city. Now the turn is yours, my brother.
First, clap for him, and then thank you.
Let me clap for you.
Thank you. Our chair in the parliament, representing us in the parliament, Joseph Morona, the chair of Public Service and Human Resource Development in the parliament, our elder, Abam, the chair of this association, the representative of the governor, the chairman of the board, the general manager, and all the representatives here, friends who came to attend this occasion, all our retirees, Reverend Father, thank you for inviting us to this occasion. On behalf of the Vice President, Hussein Abdel Baghi, and on my own behalf, we are grateful and thankful for this colorful occasion. The Vice President was supposed to come, but he had been sick since yesterday. I went to him yesterday to remind him about today, and he told me he will see whether his body will be okay, then he will come. I checked him again this morning, and he was unable to do that. So he gave his apology, and since I'm around, so you are not missing him because I'm also like him. So he sends his greetings to you, and he will be with you. He doesn't always miss occasions, but I think this is exceptional. We shall brief him later of what transpired in this occasion. I would like to thank Reverend Father for your prayers and the statement you made. I captured one thing. Retirement is not that you are dead. So you are still alive and you can function. Therefore, put this as a remark. Retirement is not inability to function and to reason. Retirement is not inability to function and to reason. It is nature. It is not forced on you, because all of us are going there. Nobody will escape it. The only person who will escape retirement is the young one who dies now. But as long as you are still going ahead, be ready to get retired. If not officially, by coincidence, you must retire. Even in your own house, you will retire. This association should be strong. Should keep to its mandate, to its functions. When I heard people here clapping for the good documents, I was just wondering, is that not the user's business of South Sudan? Having best documents and they cannot use them. We have all the constitutions. The best documents are what we have in South Sudan. Go to our archive. All the ministries have their own mandates. But nobody uses the documents. They bypass. This time, as long as I'm here, we need to monitor what you are doing to make you stronger, not to weaken you. Monitoring positively is to make you stronger. Keep to your core values. Avoid all areas of your vision, missions, and so forth, but don't relax on your core values. We want you to be transparent, accountable, to have teamwork. I witnessed one association, they came to me, I don't know which association is that. When they began quarreling among themselves, I am the chair, no, you are not the chair, I am the chair, you are not the chair. What kind of life is this? Why are we so greedy for positions and without function, without working? We just need positions, we don't like work. You can be anywhere and you work. We need effectiveness in your institution, not titles. Please, all of us here, listen to me very carefully. We need work. We need hard work. We need you to function. We don't need titles. People are killing themselves here because of titles. Avoid that in this institution. Respect each other. Aban, today you are the chair. You are testifying in front of us here. But we shall not be there tomorrow. And you begin to disrespect all the members here. That will not run with my blood. We don't function like that. Respect everybody. Lead by example. Do the right thing for your country and for your people. Be time managers. I come for workshop, depends on when I am called. I'm 24/7 ready, even not to miss 1 minute. But this is our culture. Yesterday I was in one of the opening sessions. They called me. They delayed and delayed and delayed. I was in my office when they called me to go to Pyramid. From my office to Pyramid took me 5 minutes. I was there on the spot. They said, so we thought you will come after 20 minutes. I said, no, you called me. I was waiting for you. So please, time management is good. Time is money. Time is hard work. Time will give you enough time, enough space to work. Don't be lazy to manage time. Time will rescue you. Manage your time very well. Resolve your problems when you have conflict of association. I don't like to say interest. Manage your issues here before you raise it up. Teamwork. Work together. Love yourself. Don't hide anything from anybody. Because that is public affairs. I usually say in my ministry, when somebody comes and says, you know, I came to see you, but I was unable, and they said, blah, blah. I said, you are lying. You read the title of the ministry, Public Service. So my office is public, for public. No way you can come and I prevent you not to see me. Because this bureaucracy of protocol, I don't like it. Come and we talk and then you go. But don't come and beat around the bush. Come and say what you came for and then you go. People come and begin asking for my wife and my children. I don't care. I don't like it. If you want to ask me for my children and my wife, please go home. In the office, point, business. I got angry very yesterday. Somebody came, I think he was trying to beg something. The best way is to only to ask for my wife. I said, what do you want? and then, how are the children? I said, they are okay. Are they okay? Are they fine? They are okay. Are they okay? They are fine. Wasting my time, I told him, my brother, did you come for business or you come to ask for my family? So, we need hard work. On the spot, and then you go, and I remain. So I need this. So in your institution, please respect each other, and we need to support this institution, this association. Make it stronger, and we shall make it stronger. This association must be creative, and you must be workaholic. Do something. The rest will be done by others. But don't always beg. Be creative. Be creative. In this paper, you miss one thing. Sources of finance, deduction, and so forth. You miss one thing which I've added. Your own project is a source of funding. Your own project. Yes. Don't only beg, you also give us something. What are you doing? That's what I want. What will you offer so that I offer more to you? Be creative. So, Chairman, with your team, your mentality is not dead. It is the body is retired, but your mind is functioning. Do the work. Do it. We shall help you. So, my brothers and sisters, elders, if there is anybody we respect elderly people. And I'm now talking to the young people, young ones. Be careful to disappoint, insult, discriminate these elderly people. You will have no wisdom in your life. That's the thing. The bottom line here. You see them old, unable. But if they say one word negative to you, you will die with it. Respect the elderly people. And be mindful. You were born like them, but they were born before you. They were young like you. And you will be old like them. Only under one condition. If you respect them. You don't respect them, you will die young. I'm so happy that I'm going to die old because I respect all the elderly people. Really, I'm going to die old. We respect the elderly people. These are people of wisdom. These are people who made you to be what you are today. They looked after you, but when they put you to take care of their family, some of you consume it. That is a curse. It is a curse. Pension fund staff, all of you are young. I'm advising you, I don't warn you. While you are working, handling the collections, be mindful of the elderly. You will live longer and you will stay there longer. The only problem the farm is facing is lack of continuity in the country, in a job. That is very disastrous. And you elderly pensioners, you know what I'm saying. You remain in a certain institution for many years. And you made that institution to function well. Today, it's a nightmare. There is a system here of hiring and firing anytime. There will be no progress. I'm sure the day I exit the Ministry of Public Service, all these staffs will be fired. Why? You cannot understand. They are not politicians. They are not politicians. These are civil servants. An individual comes there and fire all of them. I'm saying this so that they can hear it. No firing civil servants. You only discipline them. And if the worst comes to the worst, the disciplinary committee will decide. Public and the politicians, I'm advising no dismissal of civil servants. It is not in any law. You only discipline them. Let them continue with their work. Never politicize civil servants. You don't do that. It is not good. But of course, if a civil servant turns to be politically in civil service work, we can dismiss you because now you become a politician. So a politician can be dismissed anytime. So I'm also advising civil servants, do your civil service work. Don't mingle with the political issues. We shall dismiss you because we see you as a politician. Just concentrate on your civil service work and repeat it diligently. As I say, the association must be very creative. I'm happy you have all the operational documents. You have your plan. Please. You are the think tank of the country. Though you are retired, you are the think tank. Without you, we cannot do anything. Wherever you are, be very effective. And don't allow yourself to, because you can retire twice, by the way. Can I explain it? You are, the real retirement is your age. When you are there retired, be active. The time you are not active, you retire yourself again to die quickly. Why do you want to die quickly? When the death is ahead, you wait for it until it will come along. Don't force it on you. Be very active. When you are given a job, do it well. Come every day to the pension to your association and interact there. The time you are talking among yourself, you energize your body. You energize your thinking. Then you revitalize like our new terminology. You revitalize yourself. Then you talk. When you return in the evening home, then you walk and you have a new idea, new thinking, new energy. So don't retire yourself. As I say, retirement is not inability to function and to reason. You can reason very well. I'm left with 5 years to retire. 5 only. Now, as I'm talking. So I will join you soon. So I must do everything for you so that when I join you, you don't begin to say, hey, why are you coming here? So I must also do the right thing. So young people, take care of the elderly. Work for them, respect them, give them their rights. Talk about their rights. The association is not only to go around and begin beating around the bush. Take care of the rights of the pensioners. That will be good. I was dismayed and really, I felt really emotional when I saw the life cycle of our life, from childhood to Cyrillax. I'm joining you within 5 years, Cyrillax, because now, when I rise in the morning, my brother says, I don't rise like the way I was rising in the morning. I just jump on the bed and then begin walking. No, this time you first put your leg, and then you support it with this to rise. And that is nature. We cannot escape it. But then we respect them. We respect these people. So young people, I have this theory where I was yesterday a youth. And then my father is in the evening, like our elder here. Most of you are around 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning, in the evening. And most of these youths here are around 8, 9, 10. And then you begin discriminating that old woman, that old man, who is already at 6 o'clock. Don't you feel ashamed when you are confronting somebody who is already having only 1 hour to go? What do you want from him? The only thing you need from such a person is Baba, Mama. How did you reach there? Because I'm in the process, I'm on the road, going to you. How did you reach there? That is the question you have to ask. Then they will advise you. Because it is a ladder. You are climbing a ladder to hour of 6 o'clock in the evening. She will ask, she will tell you, my son, my daughter, if you want to reach me, that is step 1, don't insult old people. 3, don't steal. Don't be a criminal. Don't. All are don'ts. So, if there are 10 don'ts, and you respect them all, now you are reaching. The time you disrespect one, you know the ladder. All of you climb a ladder. Between one step and another one, there is a hole. Is it? Between one step to another, there is a hole. That old woman, that old man went smoothly, putting one leg after another, and she was going until she reached that old age with the gray hair. But for you, young woman, young man, if you don't, they told you don't steal, then you came and robbed all of us here. The time you are putting your foot on the next step, you will miss it and it goes to the hole. You are dead. You will never reach there. Because you don't respect the elderly people. So they are giving you advice. One who is already at 6 o'clock in the evening, respect. Baba, thank you. May God bless you. You bless them because they have only 1 hour to finish. Bless you. Thank you. Go well. I wish you give me blessing so that I reach there. Good words. Good behavior. Don't steal their money. Protect them. You will reach there. The time you begin misbehaving, you will not reach there. You will die young. So whoever would like to die young, mismanage these elderly people, you will die young. This is my advice for all of us here. We respect these people. Association, we have the shortcomings of communication. Let the public know about you and the pension fund. Let the public know what you are doing. Let us communicate. We have here all the cameras. Go to South Sudan radio. Ask them. Give them airtime, or let them give you airtime. Then you explain who are you. This association is new for others. Please explain to the public so that they know. Communicate. Train your staffs. Train your staffs. I think you need to have a joint program, pension fund and association, because you are doing the same thing. Others are handling the administration, you handle the social aspect of it, so you can work together. So have constant training. And now when these elderly people go for training, one day, of course, they are not trained like the young ones, because they will have a brain drain. You just talk to them for hours, so that then they are energized. You need to have this interaction with elderly people together. So let that program be there, because we are going for digitalization of the pension system, digitalization of the pension scheme. You remember during war and what is happening in Khartoum, I don't think if the war continues the way it is, burning all offices, burning institutions, I don't think some of these civil servants will see their file in future. So to avoid that, we need to digitalize our system so that your file is not destroyed. If it is destroyed, the physical one, the hard copy is destroyed, the electronic copies will be there. And in the future, you come, you get it. So this digitalization should begin as soon as possible. Yes, you may not get your pension fund as soon as possible, but please educate others. Go to the pension scheme and get advice there about your father, your mother, your uncle, whatever happened those years. Visit. Interact with them. The chairman and his team visit the pension fund, get the information, go to the radio. Now you are pensioners. Ask SSPC to give you free airtime. Because after all, why do they want you to pay? When you are the veterans, the think tank of this country, but there is respect for everybody. Ask them to give you free airtime and you talk to the public. Explain everything. It will help your colleagues, your friends who are there. But then, in case you get your small remunerations, I don't know, benefit, don't live luxurious life. This is what is killing us in the country. Everybody wants to have a V8. You will even attempt to buy V8. Please, be simple. Live your life very simple. When you are simple, God will reward you another way. Some of us, we are believers in the Bible. We always quote some verses in the Bible. So you live simple life. Live on what you get. God will finish the rest. As this life cycle is on all of us, let us make sure we do the right thing for our people. You have your projects, your 5% should be paid. If you get stuck somewhere, let us know so that we also support you and then help you. I was so happy with the statement from Honorable Joseph. We have done wrong to our elderly people, and we need to have a breakfast prayer. Let us have a breakfast prayer in which we shall eat. We are going to make it bigger with the key people, decision makers. The problem with us is that when we invite, you just invite the people who are there who cannot decide. Invite the people who are decision makers so that they come and we pray with them together. And you explain it. We need a concept note that will be understood and accepted from the top of our leadership down. Then let's go for prayer. And we pray and reconcile our thinking. And then, what do we say? Forgive me, ask for forgiveness from the ancestors who died angry with us. I think God will bless us. This suggestion, I think, is very important for me. Let us work on that. I will be part of it, and because I will inform the rest, we can table it in the council. I can raise it and say there is a program like this, and we need all our senior politicians to attend. I think they will come. They will also add theirs on top of it. And then, Abel is here, Joseph Labu is here. We organize this. These are all veterans of the country. I think that will be a good start. So, for those who have died, that is the program for them. For you, who is not dead, we need to take care of it as from now. Because you are still alive. We need to work very hard to do that. Decentralizing the pension fund might have been good in a way, but considering our fragility of the country, unstable system in the country. Yesterday we were 10 states. Before yesterday we were 10. Yesterday we were 32. Tomorrow, I don't know what will happen. And the next tomorrow, I don't know. Even we shall come to 3 regions, I don't know. Now, I don't know. You know, it is difficult to understand that we can decentralize pension fund now. Because there are certain states which are very fragile. What happened in Malakal? Who have seen Malakal after 2016? Yes, she has seen that. She saw it. Only she, but he did not see. I am the he who saw it. Devastation. Now, we have a decentralized pension fund in Malakal. If all the banks were destroyed, that means the pension fund was destroyed. So we return to square one and begin again. The best thing in all the countries, because we have traveled, I think, with you and the rest, in different countries. No pension. There are decentralization in other aspects, but in the issue of pension fund, which is social security, is not decentralized. Because when a state collapses, the central government is working. But if the central government collapses, whoever comes again will revitalize the centrality of the fund, and they will be accountable. The state will not be accountable. The state cannot be accountable. Because today, a governor comes, tomorrow, when he's dismissed, or before he is dismissed, he has been, I can say in a local men's language, he has been storing the fund, not in the central bank of South Sudan, in a private bank, maybe KCB or Equity. When he goes, then the amount is lost. You cannot be accountable. And there's no accountability, which we need to institute now. There must be accountability for everything that is happening. So the issue of decentralizing the pension needs to be taken by the parliament, and then work on it and see how we can reconcile this concurrent power in the constitution. I think the interpretation was the one which was wrong. Because you don't decentralize everything. Otherwise, can we decentralize? Can women decentralize men? Or men decentralize their wives? No way. You decentralize everything, but not your family. This cannot work. So, but anyway, that is it. But all in all, I am encouraging the association. Don't relax. Don't be frustrated. They will frustrate you. People will frustrate you. Hey, who are you? Hey, we don't like you. Hey, you are wasting our time. You are not wasting time. You are part of the institution of the country. Be strong, coordinate, go around, be creative, implement some projects, and then it will be well. Pension fund, we are going to report our achievement and challenges. At least now, we are trying to strengthen the pension scheme. Seriously, we are working on that. We have our pension plaza in the name of pension, not in the name of Nur, not in my name, in the name of pension. All money in that institution must go to the account of pension, and take it from me also. Because when I don't visit you, you think I'm sleeping. I don't sleep. Make sure any fund approved from that plaza goes to the account, not to be handled physically. Because you know very well, if they tell you that this container has honey, and you dip your hand there, you cannot go and wash it all. You will. It'll be honey, very sweet. In order to avoid the calamity, let it be electronically done. From the man, from the woman renting to the account. Accountability. That's what we are saying. Now we have finished. Not me, I don't finish anything. The pension department have finished one,
Freedom Hike.
You call it Freedom Hike. Very good. Freedom Hike. It is just in a Sora for rent. That money. Tell them, whoever is renting, don't pay you money physically. Put it in the account and they give you a receipt. Accountability. We have several plots, and other buildings are going to start soon. That is investment, so that when you get your pension fund, at the end of the day, you will not get it the way you remitted some years back. At least with some improvement on it, it will be a bit better, so that you live a better life, glorious life. Honorable. That's what we are doing. So we are investing in the money of the pensioners in their name, not in our name. And whoever mismanage, get it from me. Whoever will mismanage pension fund for self-interest, I'm asking the Lord to punish that person. Punish. God, punish the person. And you remember, for me, I don't talk just like that. No word of mine will fall on the ground without recrimination. Nothing. What I'm saying will happen. I'm a blessed in my own way. Therefore, brothers and sisters, elders, I'm so grateful for this occasion. The organizers, now you are free. You are given all the powers to function, to work, to exist, and to work for South Sudan and for South Sudanese people. With these remarks, on behalf of the Vice President, we shall meet him. After this, you make arrangement so that we go to meeting, because he might have his own message to give to you, to deliver to you. But we shall again make arrangement with all of you. Let us go to visit him, talk to him, and tell him this is where we are. Thank you, Noel, for the pension, to hire them, to give them a place to sit. Let it continue, because this is one body. We are not different. We are all of us are doing one thing. So, with this, I say, may God bless you. May God bless the elderly people. May God bless the young ones who are following the elderly. And may God bless this institution. Thank you very much.
MC وهنا يمكن خلاص البرنامج خلص ان شاء الله بالتوفيق للبنشنز اسوسيشن.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Thank you, Almighty God, for bringing us to the end of this meeting. We thank you for helping us in this meaningful discussion. May you bless each and every one of us, so that all that we have discussed may be for our good and the good of the pensioners. We ask all this through Christ our Lord. Amen. The Lord be with you. May the Almighty God bless you, the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit.